Hey everybody, this is Specialist Eric Dowler here with the 246th Army Band of the South Carolina National Guard. Today I'm going to try to give you an idea of who the 246th Army Band is, what do we do, what do we like, what is our facility like, and what is your role as a part in our unit. Of course, the 246th is a military unit. We have rank structures and uniforms and protocols and regulations and procedures and all that other stuff, but at the same time, we're just people. We're a family, we take care of each other, and it's a great environment to get stuff done, make music. We have people from all different types of careers, all over the state, outside of the state, different ages, different parts of life, different experiences. We all come together to rehearse and perform and complete a mission once a month, 2 weeks during the summer. So anyway, I'll give you an idea of some of the ensembles that we have, performance opportunities, what some of the culture is like, what is our facility like, and what you can expect to have a career here in the South Carolina National Guard Band. First of all, I'll talk about the Ceremonial Band. You can't have a military music unit without having a good old-fashioned ceremonial band. This concert band is full strength. Pretty much everybody in the band is in there. Lots of winds, percussion. We do national anthems and marches and army songs and ruffles and flourishes and lots of really cool, army stuff. We sometimes sit down in a concert arc for ceremonies. Like if everybody's standing out there in formation, we'll have like a little corner where we'll sit down and play stuff. We also do a good bit of marching. We've had change of command ceremonies where we do the whole regulation, the sound off and the this and that and the eyes right, the whole marching procedure, which is pretty cool. So when you think Army Band, that's the unit you think of, is the Ceremonial Concert Band. However, not every gig that we do utilizes that ensemble. We also have what are called MPTs, Music Performance Teams. These are smaller ensembles that perform a variety of music genres and fulfill a variety of roles for whatever gig may be that month. You're going to be assigned an MPT, maybe two, usually just one. Like I play tuba in one and piano in the other. But yeah, these are capable of people focusing on a specific area and tackling a certain task. Some of the MPTs we have are a rock band known as Moment's Notice. These people play top 40 music and anything from country, pop, classic rock, beach music if we're going to like Myrtle Beach, and South Carolina's state music is beach music, so we got to play that. Guitar, keyboard, drums, lights and sound, lead vocalist, all that stuff. Rock Band has had a lot of feature presentations. It's a good way to interact with the crowd with some of the repertoire that everybody's familiar with, and they serve a really crucial role in our unit. We also have a New Orleans style brass band. Lots of young blood brass, Dixieland type things. This is more horn driven. I play sousaphone and walk a lot of bass lines. We play from lead sheets and charts, but we also do a lot of improvisation and soloing and coming up with original arrangements of things. We do second line, marching through the streets with Mardi Gras parade, beads and parasols and stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's basically a party band, and we have a lot of energy, and the people in there are really creative, and we always have a good time. We also have a group called Mandatory Fun, which is relatively recently formed. Originally, they were kind of doing more ad hoc type things with, certain events here and there, and they just kind of came together and came up with a whole identity of themselves and put together a pretty original show, which I think is pretty cool. They're reminiscent of a high school marching band, pep band type thing, where they play maybe the repertoire that a rock band would play, but they play it with the instrumentation of a ceremonial band. And yeah, this is lots of energy. Sometimes they'll include vocalist and like drum set and everything with wind instruments. So it's pretty cool how they are able to be flexible enough to do everything from straight ceremonial things to entertaining a crowd with popular music. Other MPTs kind of come in and out of season depending on what gigs we have going on. If we have an evening ceremony or like a dinner banquet type thing, we'll have a jazz combo, which is pretty small. I'll play piano, and we have a drum set, and a bass, and like a solo horn or a solo vocalist, and we'll play like quiet background music, and it's pretty fun. It's lots of improvisation and creativity, but limited capabilities for military operations. We also have a swing big band, 40s era jazz band that plays Glenn Miller and Jimmy Dorsey and Nat King Cole, that type of thing, which is really fun. One place in Greenville that we go to, every time we're there with that band, there's always like a swing group, and I guess it's a class. There's tons of little swing dancers to go out there, and it's always fun to watch them dancing to what we play. We also have a brass quintet that does stuff like chapel services or army songs and national anthems. They don't typically play, brass quintet repertoire, just because that's not the utility that we need from them. Although I guess they could if the situation arose. There's also a Dixieland Band that plays every once in a while, old-fashioned music. There are some opportunities for solo performances. I've done a number of things on solo piano. We've had a solo guitarist go do events. We've had solo vocalists do, the service songs, the army song, and national anthem at different places, a cappella. And we've had bugleists. If you play trumpet, you're going to be doing either ceremonial bugle stuff or like funerals, that type thing. So, we've even had a dang saxophone player go out there and play the national anthem once because nobody else was available. So yeah, solo things are an option. A typical drill weekend is usually Saturday and Sunday. You'll be there maybe like 8 a.m. Saturday and work till 4 or 5. Same thing Sunday, 8 a.m. to 5. That can change depending on if we have an evening gig, then we're going to be there later. Or if we have a Friday, every once in a while we'll come in on a Friday. Usually it's Saturday, Sunday, and it's just that those normal drill hours. We drill at McIntyre Joint National Guard Air Base, right outside Columbia. There's a lot of Air Force people here. There's some jets and helicopters and stuff, but the band kind of stays in its own place. However, we do travel around the state. Like if we come in and we have a performance to do, we'll load up everything. We might do a quick rehearsal to make sure that we got stuff together. We've driven everywhere from across post to across the dang state to do performances at places. So yeah, very cool. When we're not performing or rehearsing or privately practicing for things, we do have additional duties. You will be assigned an additional duty to... The band is a self-operating unit, so everybody in the band takes a little chunk of responsibility to make sure things happen. I personally am in the library, and so the library team copies stuff, organizes stuff, finds things, and makes sure everybody is set. And sometimes I'll do some arranging for if a band needs a particular set of stuff. We have administration people that do paperwork, and we have people that maintain facilities and instruments and everything. So yeah, additional duties are not a huge priority, but you still have to do it because, everybody's got to make a little bit of a contribution to make the band operate the best it can. Let's see, what else? If you're traveling from out of state or out of town, you can use our facility to spend the night here. When I was traveling from Athens, Georgia all the way to Columbia, it's like 3.5 hours. I spent the night at one of the practice rooms, just set up an air mattress, and we have showers here, and water, and cooking things, and yeah, there's a group of people that just stays here, and we usually have a pretty good time. We hang out and go, to do stuff in town, or just sit around and watch movies, or play on Netflix or something. So, yeah, traveling concerns are not a concern. And if we do happen to be going somewhere that we're going to have to spend the overnight, they're going to pay for hotels for you. So yeah, you shouldn't have to worry about traveling too much. Annual training is pretty fun. This is our summer 2-week duty. The past couple of years I've been in, we've done a patriotic music tour right around 4th of July. So end of June, beginning of July, we'll get a show together, do a bunch of rehearsal, get it real tight, and then go around the state. We've gone all over from Greenville, Myrtle Beach, Charleston, North Augusta, Columbia, all over the place, and stayed in hotels and done concerts and just spread patriotism. There's other stuff involved in annual training, but usually it's just rehearsing and performing full concerts. Our typical duty, we don't usually get a chance to perform actual concerts that often because we do so many ceremonies, but during the summer it's just, we're like the feature performance and it's really fun. AT is a great opportunity to get to know people because we're spending every day for 2 weeks together and we're staying in hotels together and we're spending time after the gig together. This is a really fun time and a lot of great memories have been made during AT, and people can have some crazy stories about everything that's happened during annual training, and I think it's definitely one of the perks of being in this unit. So anyway, other thing to remember is we have an All Ranks Club. So the All Ranks Club is kind of an organization that's run by members of our band, which takes care of people. Everybody donates some money every now and then if you're able, you know, it's just volunteer, and they make sure that we're fed. They have pizza and food and cookout stuff after gigs sometimes, and sunscreen and water bottles and everything, flowers for grieving family members and stuff like that. So it's nice to be in a work environment where people care about each other and take care of each other, and you know that everybody's in it together. So that's the All Ranks Club. Our facility is pretty cool. Of course, you can come visit us if you care to. We'd love to have you sit down in a rehearsal or just tour the facility. We have practice rooms and really cool locker rooms with instruments and offices and an auditorium and a really cool music library with a neat catalog of stuff. We have a whole collection of national... I was looking through there today. I found the national anthem of Lebanon. Why we would ever need to play that, I don't know, but we have it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, if you're interested in learning more about us, come give us a visit. We'd love to have you sit on a rehearsal, go to one of our shows, you know, check us out on concert. I'll have some videos of our performances on the YouTube channel. We'd love to talk to you. I know when I first learned about the Army Band, I was kind of intimidated because, you know, it's a uniform and it's Army, and I don't know anything about the military. Even though my dad was in the Army, but who am I? Don't worry about it. We're just people. We're just people that have normal careers and lives, and we get together and we like to do a good job. We like to represent our unit well, we like to play well, we like to put on a good show, and we like to have fun together and just make sure we're okay. So, yeah, give us a call and we'll set up a visit time, and I'd love to tell you more about how to get into the 246th Army Band. Keep watching, keep reading, and see you later. Thanks.